Hey guys, let's go ahead and hop into Simple Solutions 22. Remember, go ahead and read the questions first so that you know exactly what you're looking for in the passage, okay? So we are reading about the Dutch in the New World today. There are several words and names that are bold, so we have some new vocabulary. So make sure that you have a pencil or a highlighter to underline or highlight those things, okay? So the Dutch in the New World. In 1601, the English explorer Henry Hudson sought a trade route to Asia by his employers, the Dutch East India Company. The company was owned by people in the Netherlands who were commonly called the Dutch. Hudson traveled on many expeditions looking for a northwest passage to the Pacific Ocean from the Atlantic Ocean. While he never found that passage, various Dutch settlements were established on the northeastern coast of North America, including parts of what is now the state of New York. Hudson called this area New Netherland. Many Dutch settlers became fur traders, and these merchants formed the Dutch West India Company, let's underline that, in order to trade with the New World colonies and the American Indians. The Dutch established a trading post on Manhattan Island. Peter Minuit, the Dutch governor, purchased Manhattan from the Lenape Indians and invited people from many other countries to live in this Dutch settlement and become farmers. A diverse group of people responded and came to live in the area called New Amsterdam. It became the capital of New Netherland. The Dutch were not able to keep control of New Netherland. A later governor, Peter Stuyvesant, enacted such disagreeable laws that when the English attacked Amsterdam, the inhabitants would not fight for the Dutch. New Amsterdam was easily taken over by the English. The English called this area New York in honor of their Duke of York and named its capital New York City. Okay, so let's go look at the questions. So number one, which of these was the first European nation to settle modern day New York? Okay, so we know that New York at one point was called New Netherland. Okay, so the Netherlands would be the answer here. Number two, people from all parts of the world have immigrated to New York City, the former New Amsterdam. Today, it's one of the most blank cities in the world. So when you have a mix of different people and cultures, the word that we're looking for here is diverse. It's one of the most diverse cities in the whole world. Number three, the southwestern United States, Mexico, Central America, the Caribbean, and parts of South America are the areas once known as, you should have New Spain. Okay, and if you notice, in these regions that are listed, a lot of people in those areas still speak Spanish, okay? So one aspect of the culture still remaining from the Spaniards would be their language. All right, vocabulary here. So A, the Dutch governor who purchased Manhattan Island, we underlined that already. And I know that that's Peter Minuit, okay? So I'm gonna put it A beside Peter Minuit. B, colony that the Dutch called New Netherland. I know that New Netherland was New York before New York had its name. So let's put a B beside New York. The Dutch governor who made laws the colonists didn't like, if you go back to your text, we know that that is Peter Stuyvesant. So put a C right there. D, the English explorer who claimed New Netherland for the Dutch. If you go back to the very first sentence in your text, we know that that was Henry Hudson. So let's put an E right here beside Henry Hudson. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. We're going to put a D beside Henry Hudson. That's my bad. Got ahead of myself. Okay, E, the Dutch company formed to trade with the New World. Okay, and we know that that is the Dutch East India Company. So I'm going to put an E here. And that means that the Dutch West India Company wanted to trade with the Far East. Okay. And let's look at number 10. We have a globe. And it says to look at the dotted lines. Are those latitude lines or longitude lines? So I know that these lines are running horizontally. So I know that these are lines of latitude. Remember, latitude, fatitude. Those lines are going horizontally, all right? All right, friends, good work. I will see you for lesson 23.